Hello, in this tutorial, I'm going to show you the three simple kind of targeting you must impute while you're running your ad, regardless of the interest you are targeting people at. There are two major things you must always include while you're running your ad. This is going to help you to cut costs, target people who are really relevant, and people who are going to be online to read your ad and take action. If you are not doing this, then most likely you'll be spending more on Facebook advertising and your CPM is going to be high. That is your cost per 1,000 impressions. So one of the ways to reduce that is this video that you're about to watch. And if this is your first time of coming to my channel, I'm Michael Uche-Umadu, and here's where I teach everything that has to do with digital marketing, Facebook advertising, Google advertising, Instagram advertising. And so go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Here you will get more valuable content like this, and anytime we produce a content, you'll be the first persons to be notified. Having said that, let's go right into the tutorial. So the first thing you want to do is, after you have actually chosen your campaign objective, and of course this is relevant for you if you have that traction around your business, you have that brand believability and an engagement going on in your business, that is when this is relevant for you. If you are coming in newly to advertise for the very first time and your business is new, I'll advise you don't use the sales campaign objective because there's no brand believability around your business. There's a separate video I made that I'm going to leave the description below. You can go to that video. If you're a new business, that is where you should start from. So now assume you have that traction and everything, and you have a website and you have Facebook Pixel installed on your website. Again, if you don't know how to install Facebook Pixel, I'll leave a link in the video I made on how to install pixels on your website. Pixels will help you generate data of people who took action on your website, and you can use the data of those people to create like look-alike audience and target people who look like them, whose profile look like theirs on Facebook, which heightens your ad performance. It increases your conversion rate. So you click on sales and we go on continue. And when you come here, make sure you don't choose Advantage Plus Shopping Campaign. If you do this, Facebook is going to experiment with your ad. They will use it to generate data and understand how people respond to that kind of ad, and they will add it up. And of course, they have some data already that you can marshal into and then use part of them to run ads for yourself and get good ad results. So you click on manual sales campaign always, and then we go on continue. And once we do that, the next thing we want to do is we come here where we have our setting. Of course, you're running this traffic to a website, which is very important, and then you have your pixel installed on the website. And so the next thing you do here is, when you come down here where we have targeting, make sure you are targeting the right country and make sure that you target people based on the kind of location that they are to. So on location, what I always advise you do is, if your product mostly has to do with people who reside in the urban area. I'm in Nigeria, so we have rural areas where you might not even have internet access. So you want to make sure you only include cities. So click on only include cities, and then you scroll down. You scroll down. After you have done that, it means this ad is going to be only shown to people who are in the city. And then you come down, you then click on switch to original audience here, and instead of use Advantage Plus audience, you click on use original audience. Once you click on that, the next thing we now want to do is we want to begin our targeting. Now let me quickly share something with you on demographics. When you are targeting people on demographics, some people will be like, okay, you can target people between the ages of 20 to 50 and the likes of them like that. I really don't see that necessary. It really doesn't work like that, because people have their profiles on Facebook and their age are not correctly set. So someone whose age is 18 might say that he is 30 or 40 or 60. So all of those things. So you want to just leave this and you don't touch it, just let it go. And then here is where we have the work. So the first thing you want to do is you want to target people based on interest. And the second thing is, we'll target people based on their behavior in two ways. The behavior, we split it into two categories: their mobile internet access and then their purchasing behavior. So first is, you come here and then we target people based on interest. So let's assume we are selling clothing. We want to sell clothes. So we want to sell men's wear. So I'll just type men's wear. Let me see if something comes out. Friends of men, men's wear. or let's type in clothing, men's clothing. Let's type in men and then put in clothing and see what we have. All right, so we have men's clothing here, and then the interest is quite large. This is 1.8 million, 1.8 million to 2 million people. And so this is cool. And now the next thing we want to do here is we want to define this audience further. Don't forget, we now want to define this guy so that we target people who most likely will be online to see our ads. So one of the things I do here is I target people based on their network access usage. So you come here and then instead of interest, you go on behaviors, and then you come down here, you click on mobile device user, and then you come down here, you click on network connection, and then you want to exclude everybody browsing via 2G, 3G while accessing Facebook. These guys are not serious internet users, and most times they might not really be online. Well, this is what has been working for me, so I like separating this guy. So I like separating them. So how do you separate them? Now note that here it is said that any interest we are putting in here, they must have expressed interest including, and they must also match any of the interests we choose here. So how to seclude them is you just put in 4G, you click on 4G, and then you click on Wi-Fi. Yes, I would like to target people who access Facebook via Wi-Fi or via 4G. All right, so I leave this, or you can just use 4G only. So, but I like using these two. So then you click outside the box, and then we have these guys. And then you discover that our audience has been streamlined from 2 million now to 1.2 million. And so we are good to go like this. Now, the next thing we want to do is we also want to define these people further by their purchasing behavior. Since we are selling, and then we want to attack, or we want to be in front of people who are in the buying mood. So what we'll do also is we click on browse behaviors, and then we are going to go on purchase behavior, and then we are going to click on engaged shoppers. So now what does engaged shopper mean? Let me zoom this for you. Purchasing behavior, that's people who have clicked on the call to action of shop now for at least a period of some days. So look at it here. Facebook says that these guys are people who have clicked on the call to action button shop now in the past week. So that means if there is, the Facebook CTA call to action shop now, these are people who have clicked on that, and then these guys, they are more really serious to buy. And so like that, we have selected them. So once you do that, you click outside the box, and then we have these guys now at 375,000 to 400,000 audience. So like this, I'm good with this audience size, and I can run my ad. Now the next question is this audience size enough? Yes, it is. Look at what Facebook says here. Facebook says that your audience selection is fairly broad. If this audience size is not okay, Facebook is going to tell you. So as long as that is not being displayed, it means you are good to go, and then you can go ahead and then you click on next, and then you run this ad. Now I advise that you at least include one of these things in your advertising so as to streamline the kind of people you are exposing your ads to, so that you will have access to more quality audience, and then your CPM is going to reduce. And that is that about this tutorial. If you found value in this, I want you to also like the video and subscribe to the channel. See you again in the next one.